Subject matter for the record.
Kayla Lee, address 3220 Timberline Drive, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Good afternoon, council, chairman, and elected county officials. I stand before you to bring concern regarding ordinance number 2025-042111 regarding the restriction of parking and storage of certain vehicles in residential districts where I currently reside and pay taxes. I stand before you to speak for the ones that may be afraid that their voice may go unheard regarding the concerns regarding this issue. I also stand on actions of seeking resolution and seeking for my questions to be answered. In October, I received a courtesy notice mailed to me from code enforcement regarding being in violation because my fiance's 18-wheeler was parked on nearly an acre of land that we own. I followed the necessary steps to get resolution prior to bringing my concerns to you today. I made notice to the code enforcement office and spoke to my county council member within my district and expressed to her my concerns and invited her to my property, where my fiance's 18-wheeler has been parked since I purchased my property in 2023. The way he was parked did not interfere with number one, placing a child in harm's way, as we have 2 children that reside in our home. 2, did not damage my property values and the character of my property that was built from the ground up. 3, did not create any damage to the rights of way, as there has been a pothole in front of my property that has been there since we moved in. 4, there is no congestion in the neighborhood where I reside, as there is not anyone that stays on the right side of my property where he is parked. And 5, there is no visual blight near or around the property that I pay taxes on. This is a major concern that I would like to have addressed, because just as the public brought this complaint to you, I stand before you with a concern about this ordinance. I am a taxpayer and a new homeowner of Orangeburg County, and I was given a demand that my fiance not park at our home with the intent of this ordinance that I just provided to you, which is not causing any damage or problem as cited. I do take full accountability of not staying current on the readings of this ordinance prior to taking place, because if I had known that this was being discussed, I would have provided my concerns during the first reading of this specific ordinance and attended necessary sessions to find common ground. I would like to direct the following questions to the council member that presented this ordinance and ask them to answer my following questions in writing within 30 days. Number 1, before finalizing and or approving this ordinance, was a census completed on the number of truck drivers that are living in Orangeburg County? If so, was truck parking provided to make sure that parking would be available within each district to make sure that it was adequate enough for truck drivers no longer to park in their residential district? 2, can you provide a list of where trucks can park in District 6 outside of Ellis Avenue that is currently full? And 3, the number of people that attended the public hearings conducted regarding this ordinance that operated 18-wheelers. Based upon Facebook feedback, a lot of citizens that operate 18-wheelers did not know this ordinance was even a discussion. Thank you.
Hi, my name is William Green. I brought this before you maybe like about 5 or 6 months ago. My sources is telling me that the ICE agents will be coming to Orangeburg, and I want to know what Orangeburg County is going to do to prepare to protect the citizens here. I just want you all to think about that. Maybe you can give me a call and tell me what you can come up with to solve these concerns that's supposed to be coming up around the new year or right after New Year. But that's what my sources are telling me, that ICE agents will be coming to Orangeburg. I just wanted to inform you of that. And one more thing, since I got some time on the clock, have anybody heard anything more about as far as the bus system in and out of Orangeburg? Okay. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Charlotte Reeves. I reside at 167 Sadowin Road, Utahville. I'm new to Orangeburg County for about 6 months now, and my concern is that of animal control. There are 2 stray dogs that I've called multiple times to animal control with no return phone call, no action steps, no we're working on it, we're understaffed, nothing. And it concerns me because I've watched the postal carrier be chased every single day. Their car is surrounded, like encircled, by these 2 dogs. They can't even, it's the holidays, they can't even get out of their vehicle to deliver packages. And same goes for UPS, FedEx, DHL or any other delivery driver. I can't take a walk in my own neighborhood because I don't want to get mauled. And I'm hoping that something tragic doesn't have to happen in order for action steps to be taken of these 2 stray animals. And when I've talked to Susan at the animal control office, it seems to be an under-resourced department, and the director does not call me back. So, and this is piggybacking on the 4th night of my new home stay, where my neighbor had 2 pit bulls and charged me when they were out of their fence. They got out of their fence, owner didn't know it, and so I'm kind of over the dog issue and it being out of control in my immediate surrounding area. The second thing that I'd like to have some feedback on is we received a certified letter for turning around in the boat landing parking lot at the end of Red Bank Road. It's where Red Bank turns into Riverside Drive. My fiance forgot something, turned around, and within a few days received about 10 plus pages of colored copies of a license tag, his truck, the whole thing. And I'm thinking, you guys have the resources to snail mail a letter and certify letter, but we don't have resources to help with things that really are an endangerment to the citizens of Orangeburg County. So I'd like to know what the status is on that. And quite frankly, I own property all over this state, and this is the most expensive county with the least amount of resources as far as to the citizens. I don't have trash pickup, I don't have, a lot of things. So would just like to know what's being done, and can these topics be added to a future agenda? Thank you.
Thank you. What's the name again?
Charlotte Reeves. Yes, sir.
What's your address?
167 Sadawen, it's Satawen Road in Utahville.
That's off of Red Bank. Okay.
Yeah, Red Bank and turns into Riverside. The road changes names, and then it goes into a dirt road that's Young's Road.
Okay. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.